Okay, we're here at 1236 East Elmwood Avenue here in Burbank. Now, apparently there was a company here before us who requested the line to be hydrojetted. So we, running our camera before we hydrojet the line, we actually made it all the way out to the city connection with no problem at all. From the same clean out as the guy who was running the camera here before, because we noticed that on his video. Nevertheless, we're all the way into the city sewer right here. There's the city sewer. So here's your connection to the city right there. So as we come back, there's the connection to the city. It's a very short lateral. This is where the guy couldn't get past. Well, actually right over here, where the guy couldn't get past with his camera, and he requested it to be hydrojetted. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to clean it up and we'll have a look at it. But there you'd have that route over there that the guy couldn't get through. So bring the camera back. And here's the cast iron pipe that's obviously getting a little old. There's no doubt about that. What we're going to do is we're going to put our jetter in, but we don't want to put any high pressure on this cast iron pipe. So we're going to push it in all the way by hand, and then right at the end we'll turn on the pressure, so we don't do any damage to this pipe, because the cast iron's getting a little old here, no doubt. And this is where the guy ran his camera from. So. We're doing this for the homeowner. We weren't hired to inspect the sewer line over here for the rest of the house. So this is strictly for the homeowner as the request to inspect the end of the line. Okay, so here we come out of this clean out here. We're going to pause our recording. We're going to hydrojet the line, then we'll make you another video. Okay, so we've gone ahead and hydrojetted the sewer line over here, and we cleaned out the route. There were some roots, a little bit of roots where the other inspector couldn't get by. We've cleaned it out. So right now we have our camera in. We're actually all the way to the city connection. Hold on. All right, so anyway, we hydrojetted the line. Yeah, we were at the city connection. We're going to bring the camera back. So you can see the line has little dislocations in it. Now, it takes a couple of turns right at the city connection. Now, if you look at that connection there, you can see there is water standing in the joint, but it's obviously not leaking because the water is still standing there. It is a little dislocated. However, we're looking at this coming down vertically. So you're going to find little dislocations in a clay pipe, especially with cement joints, especially when you got turn on turn right at the city connection. So there's nothing. This was very clear anyway when we got through there the first time. You can see turn on turn here. So it is functioning. This is the spot right here where the previous guy couldn't get past. Now, what you're looking at is some water at the joint. You can see, obviously, there is some water standing there. It is a little dislocated. However, it's not leaking, though. So it is functioning. But obviously, it does have some dislocations in it. So we're going to give you a couple of recommendations anyway. Coming back into the cast iron pipe, we know that this cast iron pipe is very old. There's a lot of sludge in the line because our camera's coming back very black and greasy. So this cast iron pipe is getting pretty old. There's no telling how long it will last. It obviously is functioning. We recommend that you never flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels, things like that. You could try to run a blade with a cable through this line to descale it somewhat, but it's approaching end of life. Hard to say how long it'll last for. It is functioning. very careful what you flush down the toilets and stuff. Now, they've asked us to go ahead and do our own inspection here. So there is another clean out that we're going to run our camera from, which is at the back of the house, like a 4-inch cast iron end of a line clean out. I wonder if we'll see when we run our camera if this all comes out to the back here, because this goes through the outside of the house over here. You can see the pipe's definitely wearing. It's old. There's no doubt about it. Okay, here we are at this clean out over here. We're going to pause the recording and we're going to head over to the other clean out. All right, so what we're doing is running our camera from the 4-inch clean out located in the back, and we've arrived at the other clean out right over there. So there you can see it's a little bit, it's getting old, that cast iron. But coming back from here, whatever we're able to check underneath the house, and obviously we cannot check every pipe in the house, this is all ABS plastic. So this is in good condition. You know, we always recommend that you get your general inspector to check as much of the plumbing as possible. We obviously cannot check every pipe in the house. We're checking the main line. It's got a little piece of cast iron over here, which actually doesn't look too bad. But this, I think, is just, this is going upstairs to the upstairs bathroom. That looks pretty good. So right over here, we're going to stop the recording over here.